Testing, 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 testing. Just before the new year, it's the Los Medanos Mustangs on the road taking on the Mission College Saints here in Santa Clara, California to end the 2025 portion of the 2025-26 season. Hey everyone, welcome inside the campus of Mission College. My name is Austin Oda. Thanks for joining as the Saints and Mustangs face off for the first time since last year when the Mission Saints dominated that one, but this is a very different look Los Medanos squad, and the two sides are ready. With Los Medanos off to a 9-3 start to its season from the Bay Valley Conference, Mission from the Coast South started its season 5-5. As the Saints win the tip, it's the starting five on the court for the Saints. Kaylani Trout-Lacey in the middle, Gabby Jarrett with the ball. On the right wing, here's Maylin Wong going under the basket, kicking to the corner. Alyssa Lopez and the fifth starter, Ashjeet Kaur. Lopez under the basket, dumps it off. Kaylani Trout-Lacey off glass and out. And the rebound loose and corralled by Anissa Blaylock. So Blaylock has it taken away by Ashjeet Kaur, and now it's a 2-on-1. Kaur down low. Lopez back to her. Kaur's shot misses. Offensive rebound. Wong, her putback is good. So a good start for the Saints who get on the board first on the Maylin Wong putback. Wong, who has struggled a bit recently, but is looking to get back on the right foot. One of the most important players is that second post scorer down low. Off a screen, Eve Monzon hits her first three of the game, and Los Medanos does that really well as a team, shooting just about 30% as a team from downtown. Kaur, who had the steal on the first play, looking to answer, and her shot misses short. The rebound to Kendall McClure down the right edge. Here comes Blaylock down low. She'll toss it back out to Jackson into the corner. They go back to the guard Jackson, who fades away and misses, and the rebound's Maylin Wong. Couple rebounds early for Maylin Wong as Kaur drops it off Trout-Lacey. Left wing, Jarrett open for three, a little bit long, and a long rebound corralled by Monzon. 3-2 Los Medanos leads. About a minute and a half gone in this one. Monzon, quick trigger for three, and she's got her second already. Monzon, one of the top players on this team, 18 points a game, fifth in the Bay Valley in threes made this season. She's 40% from downtown. 6-2 Los Medanos leads. Wong, who's got the only 2 points today for Mission, misses with the rebound to Lamaya Washington. Washington walks it up, works on Kaur, who's got a steal today. Stops, turns, gives it back. Free throw line jumper from Jackson. Off back 10 and out. And Kaylani Trout-Lacey's got her first board of the day. Here comes Jarrett, a 2-on-2 break. She's the trigger. Jarrett up and under, and she hits the layup. Nice finish from Gabby Jarrett, giving Mission a little bit of momentum. 6-4 Saints trail. Kendall McClure walking the ball up, the leader on this Los Medanos team. 15 points, 5 assists, 5 boards, and shooting over 40% from downtown. Washington swings it around the perimeter, now getting inside. Monzon stops, hits it over Maylin Wong. She's got all 8 early on for Los Medanos. Saints got to get it out of the backcourt. They do. Jarrett over to Lopez. Left wing three after she hit 5 the other day, and she missed everything. And the rebound to Blaylock. Blaylock, maybe the top defensive player in the state, gets an opening on the right corner. Long rebound. It's on the offensive end. Here's McClure for 3, and she hits it. Man, just a perfect start for Los Medanos, who have already hit 3 threes today. And Maylin Wong hits the layup. 11-6, Saints trail by 5. 3 threes made already, 2 by Monzon and 1 for McClure. Just about 3.5 minutes gone. Fast pace. Kaur nearly gets the steal. She's hounding the ball up on the right wing. Walking to the top, it's Washington as she drops it off for Blaylock. Handling with the left, it's a handoff on the left side. McClure one-on-one. Triggers a 3 over Jarrett. Misses a little bit short. Nice rebound. Trout-Lacey, and she's fouled on the floor. Game's first foul goes to Rayana Jackson. 11-6, Saints trail by 5. See if they can get Alyssa Lopez, Gabby Jarrett going on the offensive end. Here's Jarrett over to Lopez, right on cue for 3. You bet! And Alyssa Lopez, coming off a 5-3 game just the other day, hits her first of the contest. Lopez talked about her connection with Jarrett, just 2 players that Like they really have their heart in this thing this season, trying to win some really important games in the conferences. There's an offensive foul, I believe. Yep, it'll go against Eve Monzon. Picks up her first, and just like that, a little momentum for Mission. 11-9, St. Estrella Monzon out, Ella Estrella in. .5:45 to play first quarter. Mission trails by 2 after a hot start from Los Medanos. Cower blows past her defender. That's Blaylock in front of her. Cower goes down the lane, and she's fouled by Kendall McClure. McClure thought she got all ball, but it'll be Ashjeet Cower that gets to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Cower, 73% from the charity stripe this season. And she hits the first. Chance to tie this one up, 5:37 to play first quarter. Cower, one of the conference's top point guards, averages 5.5 assists per game, and she hits both free throws. (11-11). Nice job by the Saints to get back in this one. McClure tosses to the right side, nearly taken away by Cower. And now McClure leaves it up to Estrella on the left side. Back to the top. Aluwalia just got into the game for the first time. She hands it back to McClure into the left corner. A three from the left side, misses. Rebound to Trout Lacey. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Mission. As the Saints make their first sub, Snow De Leon comes in for Ashjeet Cower. Some really good minutes from Ashjeet early on. 11-11. Saints have battled back. Jaredet nearly fouled in the backcourt. They've got to get it over in a couple seconds, and they do. Here's Trout Lacey, who finds Jaredet, and they'll reset it. Still about 15 on the clock. De Leon drives baseline. Has got to get it out. Bounces to Wong. Good looking jumper. She's got it. Really nice start for Maylin Wong, who's got 6 points early on to lead Mission. And the Saints take their first lead today. Estrella out on the right side, defended by Lopez as she cuts off her left, out to the top. There's Blaylock driving right on the handoff. Estrella triggers a three, missed off back iron. Rebound, Trout Lacey, who skies to get it. She's got her third. 13-11, Mission leads. Here's De Leon from the corner, trying to answer. She does! Snow De Leon from the corner has got her first three, and Mission holds a 5-point lead. Timeout on the floor, and we'll be right back. Really nice turnaround in this one for Mission, who trailed early on, but now the Saints have a 16-11 lead with 4:14 to play in the first period. Estrella running the point in this second unit for Los Medanos. It's a very deep rotation for the Mustangs, who really can go like 10 or 11 deep on both ends. Blaylock takes a tough shot, missed it, and Trout Lacey's got the her fourth rebound, Here's Jaredet on a 3-on-3. In and out move. Jaredet open under the basket, missed it. Trout Lacey the cleanup in the follow. Great look by Gabby Jaredet. Might have had a little too much steam going under the tin, and Trout Lacey was there. And the 6-foot Kaylani Trout Lacey cleans up her first offensive board. Estrella looking to pass. Now she'll shoot a three from the left wing, not in rhythm. Lopez fights for the rebound under the basket. Mission leads by a game-high 7. Jaredet out on the left side, takes Monzon left, Jaredette under the basket is fouled. And they're going to call it on the shot. That's big for Mission as Estrella picks up her first foul. Jaredette at the line, 74%. Third in the conference in free throw percentage. It's overall a pretty good Mission free throw shooting team. At least the players that really get to the line frequently. Jaredette, Lopez, and Cower. And Jaredette hits them both. She's got 4. Terrific start for Kaylani Trout-Lacey. She checks out. Kayla Patton checks in. These are some big minutes to close the first period. Mission leads by 9. McClure and Monzone have both been good today. Monzone has 8 of the 11 scored by Los Medanos. Monzone off a screen. Finally misses the rebound on the offensive end. It's Jackson who puts it back up. Missed everything. And it'll stay with Los Medanos. 2011 Mission leads. Just a great turnaround in this one. Monzone gets it at the top of the key, dumps it back into the post, back to the basket, out to McClure, right wing. Monzone, swing pass, left side, Estrella for 3. A little bit long, Lopez with another board. 20-11, a really nice run for the Saints as Lopez looks to thread the needle. She lost her defender and she hits. Man, just no one tagged her. And it's back to an 11-point Mission lead, their biggest of the day, as Wong's going to get called for the foul in the backcourt. (22-11). Mission has been stellar on the offensive end. Out on the right side, Monzone. He's got the green light from anywhere. Into the paint, De Leon's there, tips it away, and Lopez has the steal. No numbers, though, for Mission. Out on the left side, Wong. Into the paint for Kayla Patton, who faces up. Now she'll go to work on the baseline, handling with the left, out to the corner. Here's De Leon, a tough shot. Gets her own miss under the basket, puts it back up, and got fouled. De Leon, who's become one of the better offensive rebounders in the conference. Top 15 in that category. Got her own miss on the block. I think it was by Jackson. She gets to the line because of it. De Leon hits both free throws. Saints nearly steal it on the outside, now they do. Cower has it tipped away, it'll stay with Mission. Jeez, what a start for Mission in this one. (24-11). Minute 55 to play, first period. Cower looking across the timeline. Monzone, they bring help on the left side. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Mission.
Slow down, everybody up. Hey, Kayla, you're going to get the ball. Come to the ball, come on. You got snow, you got snow, you got snow. Snow! Gosh dang it, kid.
Cower gets the inbound out on the right side. Blows past her defender into the paint, off glass, missed it. Rebound loose, it should have stayed with Mission, but it goes out of bounds. Maybe last touch by Patton. I thought the last fingertip was from Rihanna Jackson. Little inbound. 24-11, it's just been all Saints since the start of this one. Out to the right side, De Leon's there, no one in front of her on the fast break. Handling with the right, off glass, she's got 7. She leads Mission early on. 26-11. Just a terrific turnaround for the Saints. And a 10-second violation. I mean, Monzone just didn't see it. Jody Regondola checks in for Mission, one of the top three-point shooters off the bench. As Cower takes it through the middle. Nice slash in. Leaves it off for Patton, who's under the basket, and she double dribbled. We're going to call that first touch a dribble. Could have gone either way, but just a little bit of bad luck as we're under a minute to play in the first half. 26-11. Just a terrific start as Lamaya Washington's got it on the right side. On the handoff to Monzone. Lost the handle out of bounds. It'll go back to Mission. Man. (26-11). About 45 seconds, and Mission slows it down on the right side. Cower on the cross. 15 on the shot clock. Here comes Cower through the middle. High dribble, handoff for Regondola. Out on the right side. Gives it back to De Leon, who leads the way with 7 to the corner. Jarrett wide open. Beautiful play. Just couldn't get the finish. And the rebound to Monzone. On the right side. A high dribble. It's taken away by Cower, who's got another steal. See if the Saints elect to slow it down. And Cower smartly does so. And she's fouled. Cower will shoot 1 and 1. He's got 4 points early on. 9.2 seconds to play, first period. 26-11. Mission leads this one. And Cower swishes the first free throw. She's got her 3rd point of today. And she's got them both. 9.2 to play in the first period. We'll see what Los Medanos can do after a terrific start. It's just been all Mission. Out through the middle, they're going to call a foul on Jarrett. No, on Cower. Four seconds to play, first period. They'll set it up from the near side. Estrella was defended well. Here's Monzone from the corner. De Leon cuts her off on the baseline. They get it out. Are they going to get a shot off? They will. It's not close. And what a period for Mission, who came back from a big deficit early on. And now the Saints lead 28-11 going to the second. We'll be back. At one point in the first period, the score was 11-4. It's now 28-11. Need a calculator. That's 24 straight points for Mission to end the first period. And they go into the second with all the momentum. Just a dominant offensive performance for Mission, who really has struggled at points offensively this season. Estrella on the right side. The freshman guard averaging about 5 a game off the bench. She'll give it up to Washington, who they've got to get going as well. Over the top to Jackson on the right side. Back to the basket, hands it back off. Estrella in rhythm, a good look for 3. And just, they can't get anything to fall right now as this one goes off the body of Trout Lacey. Nice hustle by Monzone on the boundary. And a fresh 20 coming for Los Medanos. So they're going to call Regondola with a foul off the ball. Washington to inbound. Gets it in quickly on the face-up. Here's Ayala, who misses, and the rebound to Alyssa Lopez. Lopez down the middle, feeds one in, looking for Wong, gets it back out. Regondola, catch and shoot 3, a little bit short. Rebound to Ayala. They're going to call a foul in the backcourt on Alyssa Lopez, who's all smiles after that one. Mission not really in out any foul trouble. Lopez and Regondola have one, Cower and Wong as well. 9:25 to play, second quarter, 28-11, Mission leads. Monzone trotting up straight through the middle, angling right on the handoff. She finds Washington, pushing left, should be a charge. And they're going to call it on Alyssa Lopez. Okay. They'll get a fresh 20 as I think Lopez is going to check out. Los Medanos came into this one 9-3 after last year when they just went 5-23. Nice work by Trout Lacey to get it out. And there's a seal for Mission. Power down the right side, blowing past Washington. Into the corner, she dumps it off Trout Lacey. So much skill down there, missed everything, but she got fouled. She'll get to the line and shoot a pair. And I don't even think Trout Lacey thought she was fouled. I don't think I've ever seen anyone that excited for free throws in a 17-point game in the second quarter. But she missed the shot, and just a whistle maybe a little bit in Mission's favor. Trout Lacey got to convert on the free throw after that one. Missed it a little short. And she hits the second. Alyssa Williams checks in for Los Medanos, replacing Rihanna Jackson. And now a 25-0 run for Mission. Thanks to Jared Rupert for that stat, as always. Here's Ella Estrella angling down the right side, cut off by Wong as she drives baseline, throws up a wild hook shot that Ashjeet Kaur clears down on the outside. Kaur has it poked out, but it'll stay with Mission. 23 to shoot still. Here's Jaredette on the right side. Into the paint, Trout Lacey with a little bit of space. Turns. She walked. She knows it. (29-11), Mission still leads. Washington hands it off to Monzone, who had the hot hand early on. Just got 8 of Los Medanos' points from way downtown, in and out. Man, just nothing going right for Los Medanos right now. It's 29-11. Mission holds its biggest lead of today. Kaur on the dump off. Gondola loses it, gets it out to Wong. Ball still loose on the floor. Wong loses it on the baseline. Now it's still trapped, nearly thrown out of bounds, and it finally crosses out on the right side. Ayala with a high dribble between the legs on the right side, picks it up. Regondola's there, cutting off Monzone. Really nice job by Jody Regondola as they get it out to Washington. Out on the right side, feeds it over. Ayala from way deep. Out on the left side, misses, and the long rebound on the offensive end. Jaredette's there to tap it out. It'll stay with Los Medanos, but just another really, really good defensive stand as Kayla Patton checks in. Maya Washington leaves it up to Ayala from the top of the key. She'll step into a three. Missed it. Long rebound. Monzone lets it go out of bounds. I mean, that's one that she could have tracked down. But it's 29-11. 25-0 run for Mission. It's kind of what we saw last season when these two teams played. Mission didn't allow more than 10 points in any quarter last year. There's a foul on Maya Washington, who picks up her second. Here's Wong on the turn, through the middle, fade away, off glass and out, and the rebound to Ayala. Monzone out on the left side. Whips it over, cowers nearly there. Washington weaves through the middle, creates some space, and they get back on the board. First points in a while for Los Medanos. Cower dribbling on the other end, loses the handle, leaves it off. Regondola out on the right side, Jaredet. Jabs left but takes it right, blows past her defender and hits the layup. All by herself, and Gabby Jaredet's got 6 today. Monzone looking for the answer. Los Medanos, a high-powered offense. They've got the offense to get back in this game as the hook from Williams leads to a couple fouls. Patton picks up the foul. No, Wong's gonna get called for the foul. Trout Lacey, Lopez, and De Leon check back in. This Los Medanos team, after a tough year last year, is now receiving votes in the state's top 25 poll. 9-3 start to the season, some really nice wins. You look at what they did against Foothill, scoring 104, against Gavilan, scoring 92. It's just it's a good offense. Both free throws missed, but the offensive rebound goes to Estrella. There's a tough shot, and it goes out. Excuse me, Ayala was on the offensive rebound. De Leon's got the defensive board. Snow taking it left into the paint. Left hand off glass, missed it. Trout Lacey's put back. She finishes it. 33-13. 20-point lead. Just a dominant first 14 minutes for the Saints. We crossed the 6-minute mark. Out on the left side, wide open Ayala. It's too long, and the shot missed as well. Rebound goes out, and it'll go to the Saints. (33-13), Saints lead is 20. Lopez blows past her defender. Really nice feed under the basket. De Leon missed it, and Trout Lacey's there on the cleanup and the finish again. 7 points, 7 boards for Kaylani Trout Lacey early on, who is well on her way to a double-double. 35-13 Mission leads. Monzone feels the double, leaves it off to McClure at the top of the key. Over on the right side, they go back to Williams, who's defended well in the post. De Leon tips it away. She's got the steal. Another steal for Snow De Leon. The 2-on-1. De Leon threads the needle down low. Jaredet walks it back out and gives it up to Lopez at the top, defended by Monzone, 2 of the state's top guards. Lopez had it poked away. Now she'll handle on the crossover. Here comes McClure. Wide open lane to the basket. No one ball behind her, and McClure hits the layup. So Los Medanos gets back on the board. It's 35-15. Timeout. LMC will step aside.
The ball is out on defense.
35-15. Mission lead is 20. Got it up to 22 as De Leon has a nice cut to the lane. Missed the layup but got fouled. Snow De Leon is just so fun to watch when she's going right. As a slashing guard and just the perfect piece off the bench for this team. You need a bucket, you go to Snow. Averaging 8 a game, but over the last 7 games, that's up to 9 a game and shooting over 30% from 3. De Leon hits the first free throw. That foul goes to Los Medanos. I believe that's Jacqueline Martinez. As the second free throw goes short, rebound off of Los Medanos. 36-15. DeLeon over the top. Trout Lacey in the middle. Turns, and she walked. 36-15. Mission looking for one of its biggest wins of the season. Beat Foothill and Yuba both by over 20 points. This against a really good Los Medanos team would be a big one. Still a lot of time to go in this one. As from the top of the key, Martinez triggers from 3 and misses. And Trout Lacey's got rebound number 8. Cower with a lane, pass Monzone, stops, tough fadeaway from 15, and she missed it with the rebound going to Estrella. Over the top to McClure, poked out from behind. Lopez has the steal. Now Mission will slow it down. Jaredette into the corner, step back, lob over the top. Nice feed, Trout Lacey doesn't get the finish. And the rebound goes to Martinez. That's just a great basketball play by Snow De Leon. The stop to recognize that she couldn't hit the 3, and then to give it to Trout Lacey, as there's a big 3 from McClure, who's got 5 points here in the second quarter, and she's got 2 threes today. Back to an 18-point Saints lead. Cower through the middle over the top, poked out from Monzone. Nice job by Cower, and it should be a timeout. We'll see what they call first. It's a jump ball, but it'll stay with the Saints. Jaredette will inbound. Fires it over to Cower. Top of the key with 20 to shoot. To Jaredette on the right side. She drives. Bounce pass inside. Trout Lacey had it poked out from under her. And the steal from Martinez. Up ahead, here comes Estrella on the wing. Martinez for 3. Air ball. But the offensive rebounds tracked down. Now they get it out to McClure on the left side. She'll step into a way deep 3 and hit it. Man, she's good. She's got 3 threes today. It's back to a 15-point game. Cower. Lopez trying to answer. Yes! Alyssa Lopez. She's hit a pair today. She continues her hot stretch from deep. 39-21, 2:55 to play, first half. Monzone and McClure, 2 of the top 3-point shooters you see at the top, and she'll call out a new play with 15 on the shot clock. The high screen goes to her right from Williams. She'll take it left, then right. Pumps over Lopez. No. Rebound, though, out on the left side. Back to McClure at the top. She's doubled. McClure heaves one up. Man. She's just unconscious right now. That's a stupid shot, and it's a 15-point game again. Cower. Back to Jaredette. Handling. Drives past her defender. Jaredette throws it over to Cower on the wing. Back to the top. Lopez. How about another? Oh, my goodness. It's raining triples. 42-24. Both teams just getting it going from 3. Here's Estrella threading the needle beautifully, and the layups miss. Trout Lacey's got the rebound. That's a great pass, and they just couldn't finish it. 42-24. Cower tries to throw it inside. Ball still loose. Trout Lacey's got it. Out to the outside for Lopez. Crosses, gives it up. Cower right side. Trying to throw it into Trout Lacey. Nice job by Kaylani to get back to the ball. Now she spins, can't hit the shot, and the rebound by Monzo. 42-24, 90 seconds to go. McClure left open, trying for her 5th. Finally, she missed it, and the rebound goes to Alyssa Lopez. Down the right side, Lopez all alone. Step back 3. Are you kidding me? Alyssa Lopez has 4 threes already. Inside the push shot. Goes over Trout Lacey. Mission's lead down to 19. Man, just fast-paced, back and forth we go. Lopez has been unbelievable again. She's got a game-high 14. De Leon, who started as the hot hand, pushes inside, missed it off glass, gets her own miss. Second chance push shot, no. Trout Lacey tips up the board, and it goes to McClure. Six-second shot clock, game clock difference. McClure over the top on the right side. A catch and shoot 3 in and out. Rebound tipped through by Cower, and she's got it on the baseline. And Mission will slow it down for the last shot in the first half.
Pitch back. And go. Go ahead, go if you can.
12 seconds to play. Cower into the middle. Bounces it over to Trout Lacey. Into the corner. De Leon nearly loses it. Now she does with 3.5 to play. See where Los Medanos goes. Last shot of the first half.
Who's got 13? Who's got 13?
45-26, 3 seconds to play. They get it in quickly. Over McClure. Jaredette turns at the buzzer. A little bit short, and 45-26 is our final after the first half. Wow. Just very fast-paced. A ton of threes. And we go into the second half with a 19-point Mission lead. We'll be back. Start of the second half here from Mission. It's been all Saints so far. 45-26 the score, highlighted by a 25-0 run between the first and second periods. And Alyssa Lopez's 14 points. Lopez, who, after a couple of tough games, is back on fire. And she leads the way with 14. Los Medanos will start with the ball on the near side of the court, which actually, on your screen, is different. Realizing that calling games at West Valley, it's the other way around. But here at Mission, you can see us. So, hey, how's it going? If you can see me over there. It's 45-26, Mission in the lead. Kendall McClure has been terrific. She is tied for the game high with 14, and she's hit 4 threes today as this pass goes off the fingertips of Jaredette and out of bounds. Still 21 to shoot for Los Medanos. Trying to get positioning on the inside is Jackson. But it's Monzone, who was the hot hand early on, who gets the screen to her left and takes it that way. A high step into the paint, and the rebound from Trout Lacey. Up ahead, here comes Maylin Wong. Floats one up and missed it. And the rebound goes to Washington. Monzone loses it on the floor and gets it back out. Back to the top of the key. Washington is about a 20% three-point shooter. Blaylock fouled by Wong. Blaylock, who is maybe the top defender in the state, the only player in the state in the top 10 in both steals and blocks. And she just hasn't made a huge impact on the defensive end tonight. I mean, you see what Mission's done on the scoreboard. 45-26 Saints lead. 14 from Lopez, 7 from Trout Lacey, 6 from Wong, and 6 from Jaredette as the first free throw from Blaylock, who's a 60% free throw shooter, misses. And Blaylock hits the second. She's on the board for the first time today. This full court press really hasn't done any favors so far for Los Medanos. Tower breaks it with a low dribble out to Trout Lacey. Over on the left side, Jaredette. She'll drive to her left, takes it off glass, missed it, and the rebound goes to Washington. Down the other end, ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to Mission. About 5 seconds across the timeline they do. Jaredette to De Leon, left side. Caught it, thought about it, and it's taken away nicely by Washington again. No numbers, so Blaylock slows it down. Top of the key, McClure. Out on the right side, Washington way deep. She'll take a three and air ball. 45-27. Mission's lead is 18. Saints got it well up past 20 early in the game. Jaredette well defended. Over to Lopez on the right side, who can really take him and make him for anywhere. Lopez tries to thread the needle inside. It's poked out and will stay with Mission as Ella Estrella will check in. Jody Regondola checks in for Mission. On the other end, Cowers got the inbound. Over the top, Trout Lacey defended well. She turns and hits it. Nice shot from Kaylani Trout Lacey, who's nearing double digits. On the left side, they're trying to get positioning on Jackson, defended by Trout Lacey at the inside. Here's Estrella out on the right. Gives it back to the free throw line extended. Blaylock turns and hits it. Tough shot from Blaylock. All three of her points have come here in the second half. 47-29, an 18-point Mission lead. Cower on the right side. Over to Lopez. They had Regondola open on the left side. Lopez couldn't find her. Crossing right. She's got the handoff to De Leon. Poked away. Now here comes Washington. The steal, and Washington has the miss. Wow. McClure on the cleanup, and she can't hit it. That's just tough sledding. Timeout Mission. Not the start to the second that Mission wanted, but man, Los Medanos just can't catch a break right now. We'll be back. Mission's got a baseline inbound with 7:23 to play in the third quarter. In a pretty slow start to the second half for both squads. 2 points for Mission to 3 for Los Medanos. Lopez through the middle from the free throw line. Turns, hit it. Alyssa Lopez just can't miss right now. She's got 16 leading the game. McClure also has had trouble missing. She takes it right from about the same spot that Lopez just hit. Threads it over to Blaylock, left side, missed it. Regondola has the rebound. De Leon on the left side, turns, has to get it out. Blaylock is there, missed, rebound, loose, it'll stay with Mission. Inbound goes to Regondola in the corner. Now De Leon on the right wing. Nice drive on Blaylock. Blaylock swats it away. That's what she does. About 2.5 blocks and 3.5 steals a game. Trouble on the inbound. Finally get it over to Regondola. Angles right, and she carried it. Los Medanos will take it back over. Lopez coming off a 19-point game. Already up to 16 today as Regondola's got a steal. She's got speed up ahead. She carried it again. Tough call. Patton, Wong, Jaredette come back in for Cower, Regondola, and Trout Lacey. Kenzel McClure's led the charge for Los Medanos. If they want any chance of coming back into this game, they've got to start with her. Lopez is there. Got someone open. Lopez is there again, and she's got another steal. Alyssa Lopez picks up her second of the game. Lopez from three from the top of the key. You can't stop her right now. She's hit 5 threes in back-to-back games. Here's McClure trying to answer back. Long miss, long rebound off of De Leon. "19 points, 5 threes in back-to-back games for Alyssa Lopez. Also has 3 rebounds, a couple steals. The inbound goes out to Estrella at the top of the key, who's run this second unit pretty well today. Out on the right side, back to McClure, defended by De Leon. She'll just heave one up, leave it short, and the rebound goes to Lopez. She has it taken away by Washington. Washington straight down the middle, bumps over Lopez, fades from the free throw line, missed it. Lopez just off the floor, grabs the rebound, and then she's fouled. Great hustle by Alyssa Lopez. As Alyssa Williams picks up her first foul. They toss it ahead to Lopez, and Estrella's got it on the takeaway. Good look, good idea. As here comes Los Medanos trying to answer, but the rebound to Jaredette. Out on the right side, De Leon wanted the baseline shot. Now she'll fade from the baseline, and she's got 10. 54-29 up to a 25-point Mission lead. McClure defended well, hands it off. Estrella for 3, in and out. Rebound poked by Trout Lacey. It goes out to the boundary. It will stay with Los Medanos. Monzon checks in, replacing Estrella. 4:42 to play, third quarter. 54-29 Mission lead. Out to the top, nice play to get Monzon open, but she elects to take it into the paint and then miss the layup, and Trout Lacey got the rebound. Mission got lucky, and Trout Lacey got fouled. 9 points today for Kaylani Trout Lacey with 11 rebounds. Par for the course on what she's done recently over her last 8, averaging about 10 points and 10 boards. Jaredette gets the inbound over the top. Here comes Trout Lacey down the left side. High dribble, she crosses it back to the middle. Lopez had the opening as Trout Lacey traveled. 4:28 to play in the third, 54-29. Here's Monzone on the right side. Looking to get it to McClure at the top, but she's cut off well by Jaredette. Monzone drives to the corner. Washington for three, a little bit short. Monzone with the high rebound over Lopez. De Leon's there trying to keep it away. Monzone from about 15 out. Couldn't get the shooter's roll, and Trout Lacey grabs her 10th board. 54-29. Mission leads by 25. This is their highest of the game. Jaredette, nice move. Left the layup short. The miss is still loose. It should be a travel. No, it's a jump ball. I think it looked like a travel on Williams, but it'll stay with Mission. Malin Wong will sub in for Kayla Patton. Mission's got it from the baseline. Quickly to Lopez. Missed it. Jaredette's there. 15 to shoot. Jaredette bumped. Trapped, in the corner. And the foul's going to go on Anissa Blaylock.
Foul number 13, Medanos.
Jaredette will inbound. Through to Trout Lacey. Can't hit the layup. Gets her own miss. Her putback. No. Another rebound. This one by Wong. Her putback's good, but they're going to call a foul before the play. Go. 54-29. Mission lead by 24. 3:21 to play in the third. On the handle to the left, Washington gets into the paint and just missed everything as Trout Lacey has fought for the rebound. Does a nice job to get it out to Jaredette. Jaredette loses it out of bounds. I mean, just not really sure what she could have done there. 14 boards for Kaylani Trout Lacey today. McClure on the right side, defended well by Jaredette. She steps through and missed the left-handed layup, and Kaylani Trout Lacey's got her 15th rebound. 54-29. Here comes Jaredette down the right side. Defended well by McClure. She'll take it baseline on the high dribble. A foul's going to be called. It'll stay with Mission on the baseline. That one on Washington. The blocking foul is her third of today. 54-29. To inbound Jaredette. Lobs it in over Trout Lacey, and it's taken away by Monzone. Monzone on a 2-on-1, read it well, and the finish by Williams. Nice take by De Leon through the middle with the left. Gets it in. Back to Lopez. Left wing looking for her sixth. Finally misses one. And a high rebound for Washington. She's got 4 today, and she barreled over Jaredette. And Jaredette's going to get the whistle. Washington will shoot a pair from the free throw line, 77% from the charity stripe this year. And missed the first.
Gabby, you're taking it out. May, football. May, football.
Washington hits the second. The high pass Here comes Wong on the breakaway. Maylin Wong. Yes. She's got 8. McClure left open. Here's her shot over Jaredet. Missed it short. Lopez has another rebound. She's done a nice job on the boards. Here's Monzone. Tough fadeaway shot, and she hit it. Monzone's been really good, but that's her first points since the first quarter. She's got double figures. She's got 10. They chuck it up ahead for Maylin Wong, who turns from the left side. Now she'll isolate. Oh, they had Lopez with an opening. Wong's tough fadeaway. They're going to say it was not touched. Timeout Mission. Minute 40 to play in the first half, or no, in the third quarter. We'll be back. (56-34). Mission has a 22-point lead as Kendall McClure threads the needle on the right side to Blaylock. Back to the top, and an offensive, no, not an offensive foul. Jaredet gets called for the foul there. Okay. Back to the top. Here's McClure from the Saints logo. On the left side, Lopez did a nice job. Monzone, they've got to get back on her. Patton's going to get called for the foul.
Hey, fast and furious, Alyssa. Fast and furious, Alyssa. Man, you got it.
Number 2, Boston College, to the line.
Monzone hits the first. 80% from the free throw line. And she hits them both. On the inbound, Jaredet trapped in the backcourt. Has to get it out. Somehow finds Wong, and they go to Cower. A lot of space in the front court now as Cower's got it. Crossing left. Nice move by Cower. She drives baseline. Got to get it out. They get it to Lopez, but she's bumped by McClure. Now she'll cross over to her right. Lopez turns with her left. Walking into the corner, she'll hand it off to Cower. Just 7 to shoot. Cower with 4, with 3. Bounce pass in. Patton missed the bunny. Gets her own miss. Second chance, no. Cower on the baseline. It'll go to Los Medanos. 56-36, back to a 20-point game, and the ball stays with Mission. Here's Jaredet through the middle, had it blocked, got the miss. 15 still to shoot. Jaredet triggers from the right wing, off back 10, and out, and the rebound goes to Los Medanos with Ayala. Monzone, top of the key, behind the back, nice take. Into the paint, and she hits. Eve Monzone's got 14. Back to an 18-point game. Mission will pull it and take the final shot of the third quarter. Cower taking it right. The handoff goes to Lopez from the logo. Oh. And the rebound goes to Blaylock. Here comes Monzone. She's going to heave it from the logo on the other end. Man, a couple good-looking shots to end the half. And that'll, or to end the third, excuse me, and that'll do it. We'll go to the fourth, 56-38. Mission leads by 18. Start of the fourth quarter, it's 56-38. Mission holds an 18-point lead with Los Medanos looking for a fourth quarter miracle. Out on the left side, McClure punched from behind by Cower. She'll draw the whistle.
Foul number 8, Saints. Number 11, Los Medanos.
Los Medanos brings back in Lamaya Washington. To Monzone, just inside the three-point arc. Nice spin. Lopez is there, and they're going to call her for a foul. It's her third. Actually, the foul's going to go on Cower. Monzone at the free throw line, missed the first. And she hit the second. Back to a 17-point game. See what Los Medanos can do late in this one. Cower takes it into the paint. With a little bit of space, she got fouled.
So shoot 2 at the line. Foul number 2, Los Medanos.
Cower's going to get a chance to score her first point since the first quarter. 4 points, 3 assists, a couple boards today, along with 3 steals for Ashjeet Cower. Hits the first free throw. And she gets the shooter's roll in the second. She's got 6. 58-39. Mission leads by 19. On the left side, McClure. Back to the top they go to Williams. Over to the right side, Monzone. She's got unlimited range, and she's going to try it here. Misses a little bit long. The rebound goes to Malin Wong. Cower up ahead. De Leon, the fake, and the finish. That's well done by Snow De Leon. And that should be an offensive foul. Yep. De Leon now with 12 points today. Here's De Leon. Turns. Looking for Lopez. Over to Cower on the left side. Cower off glass and in. Here's McClure out on the right side. Blaylock for 3. Can't answer. Trout Lacey, a nice rebound. Cower out on the left side. Handoff goes to Lopez as she twirls back to the middle. Bumped once. Now Lopez takes it baseline. Hands off De Leon on the high dribble. Gets it out to Wong, curling from the free throw line, in and out, rebound Trout Lacey. Second chance on the putback, misses. De Leon's there trying to keep it out, and it goes back out to Williams. Washington trapped, throws it out. Here's De Leon on the steal. From the top, De Leon crosses left, into the paint, misses it, and the rebound to Monzo. Nice feed, McClure, and the finish from Washington. Timeout on the floor, 62-41. Mission lead is 21. We'll be back. Saints will inbound, leading by 21. Lopez looking for her first 20-point game in a while as she got fouled on the sideline. It'll be Mission ball on the outside. Foul on Anissa Blaylock, who picks up her second as Jaredette checks back in. Wong, past the free throw line, bounces it over to Patton, who gets it back out to Jaredette. Out on the left side as they space out that side of the court. Regondola from three on the right side, a little bit high off glass. And the rebound to Rayona Jackson. McClure walks it up, trailing by 21. Doubled, gives it back up. Jackson from the free throw line, off glass and in. Jackson's first points of the day. Here comes Lopez storming down the left side on Estrella. She slows it down to Regondola, right side. Weaves it back to the corner and leaves it off for Jaredette and then Wong. The handoff goes back to Jody Regondola. Curling around, bounces it over to Lopez, past the free throw line, scoops one in. She's over 20. Monzon behind the back. Spin move, leave off, and the shot misses everything. The rebound, still loose. Fought for. Nice job by Patton to get on the floor for it and to go back to Mission. Lopez with 21 points. They get it into Wong. Now back to Lopez. Lopez three off her career high. She finds Jaredette for three, and she sinks it. Jaredette now with 9 tonight. She's been solid as well. Regondola playing some nice defense to Blaylock out on the right side. Pushing it through, gets it out. Estrella catch and shoot three and the air ball. The turn from Monzon misses everything. The third chance, and they finish. (67-45). 22-point lead. Nice feed from Lopez to Jaredette. Now they bring the high pick and roll. Jaredette angles right. Takes it over into the right corner. Regondola, high arcing three is good. (70-45), back up to a 25-point lead for Mission with 5:20 to play. McClure from the logo, air ball. Over the top, here comes Wong. She'll slow it down, go back to the basket, leave it off. Lopez, left side, crosses, the step back. Nice handle from Lopez. Now she works with her back to the tin. from the top. McClure cuts her off. Behind the back dribble. Lopez had it taken away. McClure and Lopez in a tussle, and McClure's got the steal. Under 5 minutes to play. Mission leads by 25. McClure on the high screen from Blaylock. Takes a high dribble over to the right corner, hands it off. Estrella. Missed everything on the three, but Patton couldn't trail down the rebound. Inbound goes to Estrella from the left side, back to McClure at the top. Again, from just outside the logo, so misses short. The offensive rebound, the putback's not there. Third chance is on the cleanup from Rayona Jackson. She's got all 6 of her points here in the fourth. 23 points, Mission leads. Bounce pass taken away by McClure. She slams it up ahead for Monzone, who takes it off the glass and in. Timeout called by Mission. They lead by 21 with 4:11 to play. Final 4+ of the 2025 half of the 25-26 season. Mission leads by 21. Trout Lacey's got 17 rebounds today. There's Cower, nice behind the back dribble. Had it poked out, but they're going to call a foul on Rayona Jackson. Inbound to De Leon in the corner, driving baseline, pushes it off the glass and finishes. Snow De Leon's had a really nice day today. And it's 72-49. Behind the back from Monzone. Over to the left side, McClure. Cower was there. McClure heaves up a three and hits. First points of the second half for Kendall McClure, who's hit 5 threes today. Back down to 20 for Mission's lead as Cower stepped on the sideline. Janet checks back in for Cower. High dribble from McClure, who's hit 5 threes today, into the corner. Taking the three is Washington, left it a little short. Trout Lacey can't clean up the rebound on the putback. Another offensive rebound, it goes to the corner. A heave from Blaylock, can't hit it. Long rebound, it's gonna be a fourth chance on the offensive foul. Jared picks up her third foul. 72-52, 3:19 to play. Over the top, Jaredet's hands are there, but McClure does a nice job to keep it in her possession. From the free throw line, they go into the basket. Lopez touched it last. It'll stay with Los Medanos. Blaylock chucks it into Monzone. Deep on the right side, she'll just pull a three and hit it. 3 threes tonight from Eve Monzone. Back to a 17-point game with 3 minutes to play as Trout Lacey dribbles it past half court, tries to thread the needle. Here's Washington on the takeaway. Washington down the other end. Euro step blocked by Trout Lacey. She gets the miss from the corner. Washington picks up her dribble. Out to Blaylock. Back to the top for McClure. Chance to make it a 14-point game. Left it short. And Trout Lacey's got the rebound. It's taken away. It'll be a jump ball that'll go to Mission. 18 boards for Kaylani Trout Lacey. Point away from a double-double. Inbound goes to Lopez. 5 seconds to cross the timeline. Got to get it over, and they do. Trout Lacey, I mean, she was pushed, but no call. As De Leon dribbles behind the back, now to the free throw line. Leaves it off for Maylin Wong. Over to the right side. Jaredette wants it. Now fires it into the paint for Trout Lacey. Into the corner. Here comes De Leon. Nearly taken away. De Leon still got it. Leaves it up for Trout Lacey from 15. In and out. Long rebound. Loose on the floor. It should stay with Mission. And a jump ball. Okay. Tower comes back in. .208 to play, 72-55. Mission leads by 17. Monzone dribbles with the left, now fires it into the corner. She goes to Washington. Turns with her back to the basket, over to Blaylock from the right side. Her three, high, a rebound. Trout Lacey can't pull it down, but Cower does on the second try. Then she threads the needle to Jaredette. Up ahead on the right side. We'll slow it down, and it's taken away. Up ahead for Washington. Can she get to the ball? She does, and she can't finish it. Cower's got another rebound. Throw it down the floor to Maylin Wong, and it's poked away. Got to give credit to Los Medanos. Just not giving up in this one at all. Minute 32 to play. Timeout. Mission will be back. Final minute 32 in this one. 72-55 the score. Mission holding the lead, looking for one of its most impressive wins of the season. Cower just kind of lost her defender on the inbound and finishes. She's up in double figures with 10. McClure fakes the handoff. Takes it back to Blaylock, top of the key, who struggled today from three. Into the corner, they go to Monzone. Wanted the three, a step back try. Man, that's a tough shot from Eve Monzone. Timeout, Los Medanos, minute 7, we'll be back. .74-58 after the second to last timeout for Los Medanos. Trout Lacey defended by McClure in the backcourt, and they finally cross the timeline with 3 to go with Jaredette. Left side, Jaredette pushes through traffic, tosses it in, no look pass. Trout Lacey the finish, and she's got a double-double. Man, Gabby Jarrett, that was tough. 18-point game. Nearly a steal. Jarrett's got a big smile on her face right now. McClure tries to get it over the top to Blaylock. Now back inside. Tic-tac-toe. Jackson can't finish, and she got fouled. Got the first on Kaylani Trout-Lacey, who's got 11 points. Got 6 offensive rebounds. 18 overall for Kaylani Trout-Lacey. First free throw misses. And she hits the second. Got to get it over. McClure's there. Ball will stay with Mission on the jump ball. New 30 for Mission after the jump ball. Or possession error, whatever you want to call it. And this one goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Los Medanos. 30.3 to play. Monzo. Step back three over Lopez. Left it short. Rebound, Trout-Lacey, who's got 19. Got across the timeline. Cower does. Gives it over to over to Lopez on the right side. And that should do it. So 76-59 the final in this one. And a dominant win for the Saints, who improved to 6-5 in the 2025 part of the season. Alyssa Lopez was great. Kaylani Trout-Lacey had a double-double. Good scoring performances all over the board. That'll do it for us. Again, Los Medanos falls to 9-4. Mission falls to 6-5. They'll be back in action on the 2nd against Redwoods. Once again, I'm Austin Oda saying thank you and so long for now as the Saints take down Los Medanos 76